Hey guys, doing a video for the women in the audience today. We're just playing some Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and basically just wanted to talk a little bit about how this will be my last Texas Chainsaw video, at least for the foreseeable future, unless this is really what you want. I doubt it though. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what the last update kind of entailed. It seems that most of it was just a lot of bug fixes, updates to certain items, and minor crash fixes and reports. It seems that Gunn and Ilphonic might be working on a new Friday the 13th video game again, so that'll be interesting when it comes
really
out.
cut her.
But honestly, let's be transparent. We have a clear winner within the asymmetrical horror genre, and it's just Dead by Daylight. I don't know why that is, but it's each his own. What I personally find upsetting about Texas Chainsaw endings specifically, though, are a lot of the loose ends. Like, where the hell was Grandma? What was the picture frame weird thing happening in certain houses? And even with the real fate of the victims within this game, what was the ultimate conclusive ending? But honestly, in a weird way, like it being a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, that's kind of the more interesting part. Also, is that we'll just never know, and that's also kind of an acceptable answer. That's just kind of how Texas Chainsaw lore goes. I really want to just take away one last thing, about Texas Chainsaw is that it was, I think, the best ever connection to the first film ever. Any medium, in any specific fashion, it really seemed like they captured the absolute energy of the original Texas Chainsaw movie. And then, as far as what the viewer here today can take away is, I would say definitely try it. Give Texas Chainsaw Massacre a try. It'll probably go on a really steep discount in the near future. Think of it like buying a movie ticket, honestly. Think about buying like a movie ticket. And that's really what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre experience is like. How long that movie ticket goes for you at this point, it's up to you. For me, it was about a few thousand hours. And the other thing I would also want to people to take away from this video as well is that just try new games. Just try something different. Try like stuff from small indie developers. Try stuff from like smaller studios. I get a sense that a lot of gamers are really addicted to this whole Call of Duty premier multiplayer battle pass extravaganza experience where it's just we only want to play the most optimized, the most polished, the most refined version of what I'm interested in. And I would really suggest to just explore a little bit, just get out of your comfort zone here and there, and just try stuff that is different, unique, and give new things a shot. It's really important for, I just think, not just the gamer or whoever's watching it and everything, but it's also important for the consumer and for the people who make these things. Like, do we really just want 5 studios making the 5-6 games every year over and over and over again? It seems that way, but it's always important to just at least give a chance to the small guy. And another thing too, last thing to maybe take away from this as well, is that I think a lot of people on the internet think that they're experts in game development and business development, but there's like so much behind the scenes that happens with game development, and it gets really annoying reading, honestly, on the internet sometimes. Your personal vendetta or your personal little gripe with a small issue with a video game. I get getting upset when you pay for something and you are not delivered. You're not given the deliverable that you're promised. But it's really upsetting to hear that like people are just upset for like a lot of different little small things that are just personal to them. It's not that deep. Basically, is what I'm saying. It's not that deep to get that upset on the internet where it's like dragging everybody down. Texas Chainsaw as a game for me though was just so different. I had to get all the skins. I was glued to every like new update, and I followed the community like religiously and stuff. So I just want to say thanks to Gunn for doing what you did here. This is a really fun experience, and I might be interested in checking out the Friday the 13th game, but we'll see. I don't really know what the future holds for what I'll be playing next. Probably a lot of Deadlock, obviously, and hopefully something different too. I hope within this YouTube channel I also can make cases for myself playing different stuff. And, if you want to Instagram for that, let me know. But let's just get right into the match here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and just start off with commentating over what's going on in the match, everything, what I'm thinking, and I'm going to do a quick spoiler warning. Leland dies in this one. Leland is murdered pretty brutally. My build actually is designed in a way where it's like supposed to actually benefit my teammates if I die. I have that one perk, Bad Blood, that supposedly gives a damage reduction to the killers, and in the beginning here, I think I had a really strong start to this match, but we'll kind of just play through here a little bit. I really want to, instead of talking about the game itself or what I'm doing, I'm just going to talk a little bit more about Texas Chainsaw and even just like maybe kind of reminisce on the good old times. Just sit back, grab a beverage and just sit here and think about the good old days, Sonny. This leather. One thing you'll notice is that I dodge a lot of the killers seeing me, which is very funny to watch. I'll call it out a few times. I really loved how every map just looks so good. It's so crisp. It's so detailed within this game. It was one of my favorite parts of this game is that it's really so immersive. Like this looks so genuinely feels and just looks real. And that's really the big theme with the first movie as a whole. I hope my review kind of gave that away a little bit, but my review for this video game was a little bad. Definitely when I was still learning how to use Adobe Premiere and also still learning how to do script writing. And you can see here, actually, this is one of my other perks where whenever Grandpa yells, it'll activate a sonar showing where the family members are to all the victims. So, I mean, it's a really beneficial perk to have as a team. This whole build is just designed to be a big team player, Leland. I always loved how also Leatherface's lair just looks so chaotic. It was really crazy how well they captured so much of the other parts of the world of Texas Chainsaw in such a genuine and real manner. Like if they ever made a sequel movie or a new movie to Texas Chainsaw, which supposedly there's talks that it will happen sometime soon. I guess they're in a bidding war for that right now, with A24 and all those film studio companies. But man, this is a great North Star to have as to what we should do as far as a sequel movie. I mean, this video game captured so much of the world of Texas Chainsaw, but it's the first movie as a whole is really just so that is so impressive as to seeing that movie age. It's really like a fine wine where it only feels like it gets better and better as time goes on. I remember I showed that movie with my mom one time, and she immediately begged me to turn off. Like the movie wasn't scary at all. Like throughout the whole part, that whole movie isn't like that deeply traumatic or scary or whatever. My mom was like not really paying attention to most of it. But then when the meat hook scene happened, my mom was like, "Oh my God, turn it off." But you don't see anything go into her. You don't see it's so unbelievably amazing how tame that movie is and how horrified that movie is. With how here's, by the way, this part's hilarious. This hitch knocks me down. He's trying to set up his trap. I go for the stab. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's get out of here. Cook shows up. Yeah, the whole squad's here. I just got Pac-Maned pretty hard there, and Leland's dead. So the rest of this footage that you're seeing now, from here on out, is just going to be nice teabag. Thanks, Shagger. The rest of the footage is going to be my teammates, and hopefully they get away. Will they get away? I don't know. That is truly the question. I really loved Anna and Maria's story too. Man, the interaction between these two characters is done so well and done in such a way where it's on par, I feel like, with how Deadlock interactions work with those characters. It's just what's impressive with Deadlock though is it's doing it for 30 characters instead of just a dozen maybe. Few of them, by the way, don't even say anything. Like Hands just doesn't talk at all. Leatherface doesn't really talk at all. Grandpa doesn't talk at all. So they're really just getting by easy. Gun over there compared to Valve, but I mean, how could they not? Valve has the infinite money glitch going on, so what can you do? This is I was really what's so impressive about this game sometimes is when you die and you get to watch your teammates kind of goof around a little bit. It's a lot of fun just to sit back and just even watch the video game sometimes, especially if you play it a lot, because it really kind of creates such a cool cinematic experience. You are kind of watching a little movie to see what happens next. How does the movie wrap up? How does this match end and everything? I do actually want to call out that I calmed real quick to Connie that both Hitchhiker and Cook were coming. Sometimes, by the way, this is also another strategy. Hey, just to call out shit for your teammates. Is it cheating? Maybe, but it's too bad. I got killed and they did it. So whose fault is that? Oh man, actually that would make a good video where you just die intentionally and you just try to calm for your teammates. That would actually be a crazy video. It's a shame that I'm done making these though. I don't think that people want to watch these videos at all. It's really just Deadlock and Team Fortress 2. I do want to kind of make more videos though where I play different games, and I think that's what I'm doing with my streaming a lot. So if you do like the commentary here or what you're seeing here today and or my voice, definitely check out the rest of my channel and subscribe. But right here, Maria I think is activating the basement exit. So what they do here is incredible. They basically open up 3 exits throughout this game, and it really is just a testament to actually there's a little bit of a strategy involved with the Texas Chainsaw. It's not just a simple, quick, get everything open and just run the hell out of here. Ana turns on Valve. I did a great job directing this, by the way. I was really impressed with how I was like on point with like certain key moments of the match, and yeah. But thanks for watching, and you know I do appreciate what Gunn did here with Texas Chainsaw. I'm a real big fan here, and I hope to see more from them. I hope that business is going well, and I hope that I hope that everyone that the people working at Gunn know that there is definitely part of the community that's very vocal about the reasons they're upset about this video game, but there's also a really big part of this community that's really passionate about what you created. So that's it. I just want to. I think I'm just gonna shut up and let this play out like a movie. But thanks for watching.
Jeez.